Alright, so let me ask you a quick question. How much do you know about your shampoo? Shampoo is something that we use almost every day, if not at least a few times a week. And yet if you're anything like me before I started doing the research for this video, you probably don't know much about the shampoo you use or the ingredients that are involved in making shampoo what it is. I really started doing some digging into what goes into a good shampoo, what you should look for, and why you should avoid certain things. So today I'm going to talk about Volt's new shampoo and what kind of makes it unique in the marketplace with all these other shampoos out there, as well as give you a few things you're going to want to look for in any shampoo. So let's get into it. What I want to talk about is why sulfate-free shampoos, like the shampoo that we just released here at Volt, are going to be a better idea for you in the long run. And one thing I want to clarify right off the bat is that not all sulfates are bad. They are not all created equally. There are sulfates that are more harmful and sulfates that are easier and gentler on the skin. For example, sodium lauryl sulfate, often abbreviated as SLS, is typically a harmful one, whereas sodium lauryl sulfoacetate is actually a much gentler, more natural version of something that essentially does the same thing. Now, the bad kind of sulfates are usually added because they are cheaper, they're easy to get your hands on, they add a foamy texture that we come to know from our cleaning products, and they are very, very effective cleaners and detergents. However, it is also possible for these sulfates to be almost too effective. Let me explain what I mean. These sulfates are going to dry out your hair and skin. That is because they are almost too effective at stripping away the natural oils that your hair and skin actually need in order to stay elastic and healthy. I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't want too many of these oils. Obviously, after a few days of not washing your hair, you'll see what I mean. Your hair tends to get kind of weirdly gritty, almost heavy feeling, but you also don't want too little of these oils because then your hair gets really kind of flaky, dry, and can crack. And the same thing happens with your skin if you use too many detergents that strip away too many of the oils that your skin actually needs to be healthy. So what you want is typically a gentler product, one that is not going to strip away all of the oils or too many of the oils, but just help manage that oil a bit more effectively. What you're going to notice is that higher grade, more premium shampoos don't use those kind of sulfates. Those kind of cheap sulfates also are negatively charged and therefore cause a kind of fuzzy, static feeling in your hair. If you've ever used a cheaper shampoo or something like that and got out of a shower, you probably know exactly what I mean. When your hair dries, it becomes really puffy, kind of poofy, and goes everywhere. It's almost frizzy. Now let's talk a little bit more about Volt's shampoo in particular and what makes it so unique. First of all, Volt's shampoo relies on natural ingredients. And you can notice that because if you've ever gotten shampoo in your eyes and starts stinging and you can't see for like 30 minutes while you're showering because it just stings so bad, you'll notice that our shampoo doesn't really do that. It's much, much gentler, and that's because we don't use those cheaply derived sulfates. We also use natural conditioners like moringa oil and panthenol, which help fortify and give some elasticity to your hair and your scalp. We don't use phthalates or parabens or anything like that, but those are like the worst of the worst. You don't want to see those in any kind of shampoo or cleaning product really that you buy. What you'll notice when you use Volt's shampoo is that it does not dry out your hair. You'll still get a rich foam, a nice lather, as you can see in this video right here, but it's not going to dry out your hair. It's not going to make your hair feel frizzy or anything like that. The last thing I really want to touch on when it comes to Volt's shampoo in particular is that getting a bottle of Volt's shampoo is going to benefit you and the environment over time. Why? Well, because Volt's shampoo, just like all of the other Volt products that we have just recently released, comes in an aluminum refillable bottle. This stuff is really thick aluminum. It's going to last you forever, and what that means is that whenever you use your shampoo and you run out of it, all you need to do is head over to Volt and grab a refill pack, which is also packaged in an aluminum pouch, by the way, which is more recyclable than plastic is. And then you can refill your bottle from that pouch for a very discounted cost. It lowers the cost per ounce of the product. So the more you use it, the more you actually save. And you're reducing the amount of plastic and just waste in general by refilling those bottles with a single aluminum pouch as opposed to anything plastic, and without having to throw away plastic bottles every time you run out of shampoo. Volt's shampoo comes in the travel size bottle, which is great for the Volt Go pack if you're on the go or maybe you do a lot of traveling. This stuff fits perfectly and it's really, really convenient. And it's also available in the full size bottle all of which have locking pumps, so when you travel with it, it's not going to spill. And Volt's shampoo is available in the Outback scent. Now, Outback smells like sandalwood and musk. What I would suggest is hitting the link in the description to sign up for Volt's free Amp It Up rewards program. That just means that if you do pick up your own Volt shampoo, you'll earn free amps, which are like points for every purchase you make, and down the line, when you accrue those, you'll be able to trade those in for things like free products, shipping options, other prizes, and stuff like that. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you want more kind of informational videos about just everyday grooming products. So thank you guys again for watching. I will see you in the next Volt video.